very, very proud of this. And I'm quite shocked because you're going to see me do a lot of things that are very wrong for a support Nami to do. So prior to the game, I'm asking for people to buy me Sweetheart Yumi, and it's kind of like, it's both the half joke slash the, the real of it, that, I absolutely do want a skin. If someone wants to buy it for me, that'd be great. But I also, I don't care if nobody buys it for me. So here, I'm expecting an invade. Look at that dodge, and even better, hold on, we need to go back. I need to actually look at the controls of this sometime, because I think there's a way for you to go back jump back 10 seconds. Okay, yeah, there it is. So first of all, I'm expecting him. I'm trying to come up here because I wanted to see if they were going to invade. But this is beautiful. The flash, and then he pulls towards the middle of the bush, and just, nope. I should have honestly hugged the wall a little bit harder. But first outplay of the game, and better yet, this Blitzcrank has 300,000 Blitzcrank points. So, very happy about this. I'm looking up here because I'm used to my camera being up here. You're down here now. So, first of all, dodging a game-changing hook. Unfortunately, though, my Fizz is guarding turret instead of guarding lanes, like you're supposed to do. That is the greediest thing I have ever seen. Holy crap. And she was very tilted from this. I feel bad for her because obviously, I would never expect a Swain to flank level 1 and not be punished for it. But oddly enough, they end up not taking our red, which I don't understand why you would invade and then not punish by taking the red. But whatever. I'm really curious to watch this jungle Fiddlesticks because he had some really good ults that I was just outside of or made his life terrible during. So auto W auto and take a good chunk out of his HP. And here's where my MF just did not understand how to play around the blitz. And here you see her running back and forth after the blitz misses his hook. You absolutely need to punish that. So I'm really sad that, yeah, nothing. Here, I actually don't know the time on his pull, especially level 1. 18 seconds? Jeez. It feels like 13 in lane. But here, I actually meant to put that on her, so that's a misplay. But she did flash in a straight line and then didn't dodge. But look at this. Here, she nearly gets out, and I healed her. But she turned around to fire. So now this is her raging at me while she's dead. And I was like, you could have just kept running. I still think she would have died, but potentially we could have had one of them. There was a very nice hook, but just out heal the damage. I'm under turret. They can't do anything. And now here's Lucian with half of his HP. And then I'm typing in chat right now. They're trying to turret dive me. Blitz has no flash. Please punish this. And this Fizz here, MVP of the game, comes down. And I was actually sad I didn't even get an assist off of that because my wave never hit him. And that put me flashless, which meant that I was like, oh crap, I now need to play really safe the rest of the game. No me gusta. Right now, I'm actually having this recorded as a Twitch video as well, and I just realized I didn't change my title or anything, so I'll probably just end up deleting the video. But yeah, even build path, I end up going a really weird build path on Nami, which I honestly didn't like, and it's kind of like my Yumi build, and I like having the unlimited mana, and then throughout the game you just keep building cooldown reduction, and it's quite fun, because it makes you feel like an actual mage, or like an actual support. So here she gets pulled in, and she got really tilted that I didn't exhaust Lucian here, But she wasn't getting out of that. She had no chance of getting out of that. And here, I don't even have to use it. Like, I don't know why she wanted me to blow my exhaust. Now, admittedly, I actually thought she got pulled under turret. But yeah, 2 minions about to die. Blitz or MF, you know, doing a small. Okay, so there's more time. I'm curious if she took a turret shot. So I thought she got pulled under turret here. But yeah, she's just in a terrible place. Okay. She didn't get pulled under turret, but still made the huge mistake of getting caught while I'm nearly At least she had the mindset to keep on farming during that time. But let's check their scoreboard. Fizz has got a kill from roaming bottom. Our Shyvana has only died to that initial gank. We're not doing too bad bottom. Well, I shouldn't say we. I said I should say I'm not doing too bad. So here I like the fact that she actually is showing respect to Blitzcrank. Like, you know, you're 2v1. No reason. There's me warding because I want the flashless Blitz. Although he's gaining back his flash very soon from that initial flash. But here, she just lets Blitzcrank walk right up to her. And here, I actually do get the exhaust. And once again, just have to kind of let the kill go. Here's me getting mildly tilted because their jungle is ganking our bot lane first before our jungle ganks a flashless lane. I don't get that. Like, that is so good of that Fiddlesticks, and I'm so curious about our team. So here I realize that Blitz is going up. So here I try to hold off the Lucian. And I'm very shocked again. Something I don't feel like my team should win out on. And Shiv did a great job of pushing their crap in. Fiddle hadn't gone back and bought yet, so that's probably the big reason they lost, is that between the two of them, Shyvana was actually very far ahead, and she's been power farming. And then she takes this dragon. She takes this thing so fast! Like, you'll watch me. Oh, and I didn't even check the bush for a ward. I'm terrible. Here I realize that I should be helping with dragon. And then Blitzcrank face checks me. And here, we have a very big advantage over this Blitzcrank. And my MF pokes him with a Q. I was very sad. So here, I thought she had gotten fully away. So, like, I start going up, and then I'm like, oh, crap. But a bubble to save the day. I'm just finally on fire, and it's funny because I don't like playing Nami as much as I used to. When she was, like, the best healer because of her tidal wave. Now here, I don't know where Blitzcrank is. I didn't actually see him with my ward. I know that he's out of vision, and he's trying to pull me. He's trying very, very hard. So absolutely outsmarted, outbaited. Was having to choose my times of when to attack that. And then, yep, the big Blitzcrank miss. They ward. I see it. And there's my ping to say that it's warded. Oh, man, gosh, I'm so... Oh, I had such a good game, and I'm so annoyed. Here we can see him. Now, he plays really smart and charges in. And Shyvana, I'm like, hey, they're both... Lucian is still flashless. And she comes in, over top of a ward, shows herself, and I'm happy she didn't go in, but then she stands here and steals a bunch of EXP from us and screws us over. Here's me just being very, very patient fish. So Fizz is doing well. I think he got the double kill. Actually, I don't know when he got another kill. I wasn't actually really paying attention. Oh, that's right. Fizz went top and ganked for Teemo. Teemo was really struggling into Malphite. And I don't know why, but he rushed Frozen Mallet into Malphite. I'm not certain of the decision-making on that. And then as AD Teemo, I'm also, I guess, confused why he... I guess he would max your poison on AD Teemo as well. But here comes the Swain Pain train. And he backs off. So here, my MF backed, so I was like, I don't know where I need to be right now. Like, I'm not fully certain. I have a pink ward in my inventory. I know I need to be doing something. So I'm trying to gank mid, but I don't have Tidal Wave. And because I actually don't know where Blitzcrank is, I can't see him. That's why I'm not going into the river trying to see if there's anything else or plant this deeper. I also thought Fiddlesticks was invading our Shyvana more. So here she gets pulled. Ready for this? Heal. Bubble. And she stands perfectly still rather than trying to come back under turret. She could have lived. And she was tilted. So top lane, they get a kill on Teemo. Unfortunate. Oh, but Shiv gets it right back. Whew. Oh, Shyvana is online. Does anybody remember when Devourer used to be Wriggles? And it would actually stack damage the more you stayed in the jungle and farmed? Hold on. Somebody's messaging me, and it might be the person I'm waiting on. But there, misses the hook, and she runs away. And this is where he would have been dead if MF had showed up. Now, Fizz, I was asking for a gank from Fizz again, and Fizz comes down to help. Now, I'm trying to stay back because what Blitzcrank kept doing earlier, he kept trying to back, and then he wasn't backing. But there we go. Just bait it out. He pulls me in, paying way too much attention to getting a kill on Nami. Forgets that his flank might be a problem. But yeah, baited that in. All it has to cost me is a flash. No big deal. It's actually really funny that he didn't get the kill on me. So Shyvana asking for help with Dragon. I was actually really shocked about this because we just killed Blitz. Look at how fast this dude respawns. We literally just killed him and walked away. But land my bubble on him. Realize what's about to happen. So exhaust the fiddle so that he don't do nothing. And then here, I was actually just really shocked that my Shyvana just popped off. But her getting 2 kills there when I don't feel like she should have gotten any. Oh, actually, what was my MF doing that whole fight? I think she went back to base. Okay, it makes sense why she went up first. I was really curious about that. Okay. I was a little angry at her in that moment. I didn't say anything, but I was very angry at her. And I didn't know what she was doing wandering around there. I am learning the less you talk to your team in League, the more you will win. Unless it's proactive. If you're like, hey, if we get a gank, we can win this, or hey, this person's flashless, give me a gank. Now here, even though I don't know where everybody is, I'm pretty sure that they all reset after a big fight like that, so that's why I'm being so confident. I guess they're pinging that they think I'm warding there. Now here, I like the fact that she's showing respect that he has red buff. I do think, though, that since we didn't know Blitz was there, like, that Q poke was huge. Now, if she went in, she might have died, absolutely. I probably would have died since he's 6-1. Jeez, I didn't realize that he was getting that big. That also revealed him, which I didn't know Make It Rain did. That was really, really strange to me that a blind skill shot like that reveals. Yeah, reveals an area raining down bullets. Interesting. The more you know. That's probably why I've died certain games, because I thought that their Make It Rain didn't reveal me. Pardon me. Been up for a few hours. Normally, I'm not awake so early in the morning. But yeah, as you can see, this game is just action-packed, just non-stop. So here's a wave, and it was based upon him retreating, which he did not. They pull me in. What was my Shyvana doing that whole time? Did I miss the wave so she just decided not to? She went to ward and clear a ward during a gank. Lame. I was so focused on the fight. Here, I don't know why Swain is fighting so hard when he's, like, so But Shyvana gets the kill. Gets health back from the kill. And then gets away. She was so big! By the way, for the rest of the game, what you guys just witnessed were my only 2 deaths. The rest of the game. That's unfortunate. He got baited in, and Lucian with a very good roam. Especially with my MF not punishing the roam. Now, they do have full ward coverage down bot. Here, I think I should be de-warding. Yeah. Oh, I should really be de-warding, and I was more focused. So here, MF starts rotating. I don't know why. She should be pushing that, because by the time she rotates, nothing's going to happen. I get, though, that she's behind and tilted. She's 0-4 right now. So, I'm just kind of assuming, hey, maybe she's just trying to pick up extra farm. And here, I'm actually aiming at the other minion, and I absolutely take that minion. It felt so bad. Especially because, like, Nami's auto attacks do, like, 40 damage. So, it's even stranger. But there's my ping, calling out that the Swain is not mid, that he is roaming around the map. So, therefore, I take the very safe way. And we don't get vision on him for quite some time. But there, Blitz was sweeping. Oh, we're going to hear that again. But so he was sweeping, right? And he gets my 1 vision. Now, I realize that I need to ward everything because of where he was standing earlier. So hence that ward. And I actually don't know why he keeps warding there. That seems like a really... I guess he's expecting to get ganked more. But here's me trying to slow down the wave. And Fizz just knows he can outplay this. So even better, he goes the correct way. I'm so sad I missed that wave on the fiddle. Now again, we have no eyes, no vision here. It's just these 3 that I'm worried about. He walked into it, game! Come on! That should have been a 4-person knockup. But again, huge dissuade. Huge reason that they should not be doing nothing. I don't think we saw the ward, but since like we could actively see him here. Now there, I don't know what caused her to get out of that hook. Maybe the game was trying to pull her onto the terrain, and since they could not pull her onto the terrain... But MF ends up doing nothing anyways, so it's inconsequential. So yeah, here I'm trying to dissuade anybody from coming and taking Dragon. And then here I'm calling for bottom, but MF and Fizz are both rotating mid. So here is... It's kind of like a mistake, but it's also really not. So somebody should be farming this. This is big EXP and a lot of money just kind of going to waste. Here you see me trying to hard push it. Shyvana comes and finally takes it, which I'm very thankful for. And that's all I wanted. I just wanted it crashing under the turret. Now, it's unfortunate that Lucian was there to catch it, but here's my MF. I guess she went to mid, backed, and then decides to come bottom. Now here, I know that Blitz is running around. And because we lost vision on him, I'm just like, nope, I'm out. I'm out. So far, I'm building my Ardent Sensor. Oh, and Shyvana goes diving in for her buddy, the Fizz. What does she have? Devourer, Tiamat, and I'm hoping she's going... I have mixed feelings about that upgraded item. I really like it for Frozen Mallet. Sterix Guard or whatever it is. Sterix Gauge. I don't know actually how I feel about it. Gives you an extra health if you charge it up. It's honestly like... It's so weird how League has so many things like that where like that's meant to be like a tank or bruiser item. But then, like, things like this just give straight up 225 health, which only make it slightly worse. But you have the passive that you gain back mana whenever you're taking damage, which I think would be much more valuable for a lot of champions than the 15 attack. Oh, that builds into Titanic Hydra. Okay, now I like it a bit more. All right. Fiddle sticks with the ulti. But he was too late. The Malphite had died. And Fiddle, you're 1-5 going against a 7-3 Fizz. You're level 12. I can't see Fiddle's level. I just can't imagine that he's 12. So here's everybody on my team going to push top. Now these three, I think, could push top by themselves. So I'm not fully certain of why Shyvana is up there farming Krugs as I'm pinging for help mid. So here, I know he's coming up, so back up. Now watch this, ready? Tidal Wave. And I get him on the super long prediction. Shyvana with a really great ult to pull him back in. The bubble forces him to go this way, but unfortunately he does flash over the wall. And then my team decides to chase the hell out of him. I don't know why Teemo was so gung-ho for this. But again, here's me being like, hey guys, you're chasing into unwarded jungles where we have no advantage. Now, I did not know that the Blitzcrank had DC'd, so I do feel bad for the enemy team. So once again, here I am doing my best to farm. And I actually did click this tank minion, trying to see what its health was, and figured that I could use my E to twice attack it. But this was a good rotation. This is something that I should have been more mindful of. But the rest of my team is doing a good job. of playing around objectives together, but I feel like they're sending too many for one objective, and because of this, I'm having to pick up farm. I ended the game with like 30 or 40 farm. You know, I have 25 right now. So it's just me constantly catching waves of experience, which I don't need. Like, I'm actually being not great with this experience. So here we're pinging Dragon. I do not go alone anymore. I'm getting into higher elos. Like this is a gold game, but feels very silver-ish in some of this decision. But here we get Vision. Fiddle with a very good ultimate. Unfortunately, it's Fizz. That wave was terrible. It was actually supposed to go up this way. But ready for this? I get out with 50 HP. Now, I am not the type to go back in with less than 10% HP. Oh, wow. That E destroyed. So here I'm bottom, and my team got mad at me because I was healing up while I was pushing bottom. Again, just trying to get any advantage going. And then Fizz did nearly get the kill. So if I had showed up there, I feel a little bit bad. They're pinging me. They're very annoyed that I was bottom lane healing up. But I had warded Dragon on my way from living with 50 HP. And my Dark Seal, not common on the Nami. But I end up, again, I told you I only died 2 times this game. That was my closest death. But here is one of my crowning moments. And I think this is what turned the game as well. But so everybody wants this Drake. We want it because it is soul for us. Although no one's even saying this, we just want it. It's an Infernal Dragon, so like even in general, you just want to deny the enemy team from ever getting it. But ready for this? Bubble. But these two, they're dodging skills while I bubbled him. I was so upset. So, because I have this pink ward and they didn't clear it, this is where I get the bright idea, right? No one on our team can initiate, and they have the Malphite Fiddle. So I need to blow one of their ultimates. So I pull Swain back, right? Knowing he's going to focus me, but I get my wave off to interrupt what everybody else is doing. Now, because I pulled Swain away from the rest of his team, baiting him into Teemo, and my wave, that meant the rest of my team could fucking pop off. Look at this. My wave did so much. No, they didn't have Blitzcrank, and I didn't realize that. Honestly, if they had Blitz, that fight might have been so much different. So sorry, I just want to watch this again. Because you have Malphite guarding. How did they lose this with Vision of my carries? 3 of my carries are all in Vision. Holy crap, her E reaches that far away? So here we're just waiting to see the wave. Because Fiddle's going to start draining here. So he backs away really hard. Shyvana goes in and steals it because Fiddle got knocked up and got terrified of what was going to happen. Basically, their whole team just hard fell apart, not knowing what to do here. Yeah, 5 Dark Seal stacks. 274, not too bad. Not as great as Yumi, but still mildly noticeable. So I even bubble that bush just to make certain. And here's why we didn't know that Blitz was like, you know, DCing constantly. But then he gets deleted. MF ult, Fizz killing him, and actually Fizz and I were the only ones to get credit for that. So MF ulting over the wall trying to KS that, didn't even get it. on a Blitzcrank that was 100% secure. I mean, I guess 0-5 and being pissed off all game. Maybe that's what does that to you, but yeah, was really happy. So just kind of bored there, so I just healed her for no reason. So we're just backing in mid. Lucian runs back into that. Ult's the wrong way. But Fizz lasts a very long time up here. Man, Blitz is not even comboing well. But that was unfortunate. Like, because we had Baron, he had a very nice pick. So here, I'm aware that Blitzcrank's coming in. Separate the two. My favorite thing to do as CC supports. And here he's just thirsting really bad for me. But my Shyvana, she's gargantuan. There ain't no stopping her. I don't know how I feel about the Triforce build because she's so far ahead. And I thought it gave more movement speed than that. I thought it gave like 11%. But, yep, here, Teemo's got a great split push going on. But for some reason, Shyvana dips out. And because I have Baron buff, I'm kind of annoyed. Like, I feel like we should be getting more done with Baron. And he ulted the wall! MF even called it. I didn't realize. I wasn't even watching. Oh, he ulted the wall. The funny thing that's such a shame about that is, like, if you're gonna ult anyways, you should have just ulted the bush knowing that he was probably in there. But Shyvana gets half of the turret by herself. She has ulti here, so she can get out of pretty much anything. But here's a wave. They already killed the Lucian, but my wave hits, so it's all good. So there was a heal for Shyvana right before she got pulled under turret. But yep, up to 18 stacks. So there, I tried to heal Fizz, and you saw the heal go off. It didn't actually heal him for anything. He died, but the cast went off, which, Riot, if you ever watch any of my videos, please pay attention to. So here, I cut the wave so that it can't crash into tower or affect our minions pushing in. Our team's going for the win here. I'm really happy that they got that turret. I really wish, though, that they had just pulled back here. It honestly works out, though. Like, Blitz pulls in, gets blown up by the ulti, which does a great job of zoning. Shyvana gets a double kill because she's just so fed. I tried to bubble, but I missed. MF goes for the kill here. Nope. I had just enough mana for one skill, so I opted for the wave to get Teemo out and to put, like, you know, to get... Ultimately gets both of us out. But, yep, full stacks of Magi's. Love it. Here I don't actually even remember what happens. Obviously, this game is pretty much done. Oh, that's a cute back animation. I didn't realize that was a thing. So here, I want Elder, so I'm setting up. So I'm trying to get as many of these entry points as I can, knowing that they're probably not going to come down mid, and if they do try to come down mid, we do have super minions that are going to be vision / pushing in. So my thought process is that there was no chance of them coming down mid. They had to come down through here. Because Teemo also shroomed, I was hoping Teemo and I alone could get a kill here. But land the bubble. Fizz ulties. Now here, Fizz should be dead. But Malphite panicked. I focused the Swain, although I missed him and missed that, which is unfortunate. But I do get the Malphite in a bubble after the ultimate. And here I realize as well, we do not need the Elder. There's just zero incentive to go get it. Unfortunately, Shyvana and I were stuck on each other, so we didn't actually get there in time. There, I thought Fiddle would retreat under turret. That was just a really terrible bubble on my part. But man, this greedy fucking Teemo just going to town. What does he even have? Frozen Nashors. I don't know what that Teemo's build was, but good on you, Teemo. Thanks for the carry. You too, Fizz. For those of you watching, I hope you enjoyed. But until that next time, ta-ta.